What's up, guys? Shouri here, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm technically banned from the game. It's because I have the highest player skill rating, and it is very high. It's actually higher than everyone. So I actually can't match enough players to play humans, so I just get insane bots, which for me is 12-0 every game, which just makes the problem worse. I haven't had a game in like 4 days, and it really sucks. But with these stats, I literally just can't match people. And to be clear, I am not the best player in T3. But I am the best player that was dumb enough to go in solo and casual a bunch and get a 3.6 KD with an 11 average kill rating, 100 K damage game with only taking 40K for 400 games. I was the only one dumb enough to do that. And that makes my skill rating insanely high. And there will be gameplay showing you why I actually agree with being banned. I should not be playing these people, and it's no fun for anyone, including me. But here's what the devs had to say. Hey everyone, I got an answer about matchmaking. 1. A high true skill rating could mean that now in casual mode you will have to wait to match with players of similar skill. High TS score players will not match with lower scores to protect newer players in casual mode. 2. If you queue for a few minutes in casual, you may get a match right away, so your matchmaking times don't exceed a certain threshold. That was what you saw earlier. When it hit 245, it gave me insane bots, which is what happens every time I have not played in 4 days, basically since the update because of this. Number 3. For players with high true score skills, a way to navigate this is to queue into 5v5 or ranked. Could take a few minutes for the highly skilled players. Right now, we do see an average wait time about 6 minutes for players with true high skill scores. And while ranked seems to take this into effect, it can be possible for me to get games. But as you can see here, after I hit 59 minutes, it just resets, so that was fun. Yeah, I'm not doing that again. Either way, this may not have answered all your questions, but we'll be back tomorrow. Check your messages and see if we got more details. Oh, they do, don't worry. Everyone, if you encounter this problem, please drop your ID below, including any account with the same issue, so we can cross-check your true skill scores and the matchmaking experience. Yeah, my matchmaking experience is just I don't get to play matchmaking. And that's fine. And the problem is that my content and everyone's content for 5v5 does so poorly, I don't know what I'm going to do for videos. And this was them basically telling the people who they did check, yes, there is that problem. Mine's is significantly worse, but that's because I'm so stupid to play solo so much. And that just forced me to play with players who were new, which made it where I had to get every kill and just never die, which ended up making my true skill score go insane. And since all the other good players had teammates who were also good, it's just not possible for them to do that, and my games would go like 100 to 99, giving me more time in the game to get kills, a higher KD, and more damage. And I would usually still take less damage because I didn't have good opponents, and it all just kind of came out to be a mess when they put this system in place where all that stuff finally mattered. And I think it's a good thing this happened. And if you want to read the rest of it, feel free to pause and read it. Myron even said that my true skill score has to be off the charts, and it truly is. And it sucks because I'm not the best player in the game. But statistically, I probably am. Which mostly just has to be with me having no friends, and I don't like long wait times, so it's just easier for me to make content playing in casual solo, so it ended up kind of screwing me up a lot when they made it to where I have to carry these people every time. I mean, my team's already all dead, so I have to run back up to the top. This is a ton of damage I've already put out. I've already gotten some kills. And the thing is, if I just jump down there now, I automatically die. This video was actually made in an attempt to get them to change 3.0 matchmaking. I just took 3 games recorded in a row, maybe 4, I don't really remember, but it just shows you how much better I am than the other team. No offense to anyone on the other team, you guys shouldn't be in this match. And then the thing is that my teammates are that much worse than the other team. Because the other team's not terrible. They're good players. It's just I came from being a number one pro in another game similar to this. So, like, I have an advantage and a head start over everyone. And I played like 9,000 games. So I just have so many reps, and it's just a lot of experience and stuff, so it's natural that I'm going to be better than a lot of people. And so I'm going to be better than this other team, but my team's so much worse because they both played like for 2 days. In most of my games, I've never really played with people that have played for more than like 5 days. Right there, my teammate got the heal. That sucked, but not his fault. I mean, I would have took it too if I were him, so it is what it is. But the biggest thing is, I was going to ask them to change the 3.0 matchmaking to get me out of these lobbies, because I should not be playing with the people on my team. Because you have to think about it from their perspective. If I am dominating the other team this much, and they are getting dominated by that same team just as hard as I'm doing it to the other team, that's not good. Like, how's that look in your mind? If you're playing on your, like, sometimes I've had people on their actual first game, by the way. And then I am playing with these people, and they literally are just getting introduced to the game, seeing that there's people that are playing at, like, a pro level in games with them. And they're doing this to people that they can't kill once. Like, that just means, like, in a few days from now, they might even be on the other team. So, like, that's gotta psychologically mess you up. Like, I don't want to play a game like that. So, that's why it's actually good that they did this. The skill-based matchmaking system's way better than trophies, and it will reset in a season. I won't have this KD forever, and it won't maintain this way. So, it's not really that big of a deal. And they did say sorry. So that actually doesn't matter to me at all. That kind of still sucks. But I have some options. I can either play in ranked, and maybe if I play in groups of 3 or something, I'm sure there's a way I can get a game. I'm not going to try for more than an hour, which is what I put in the last time. After it reset, and the clock reset from 59 seconds to 0 seconds, or 59 minutes to 0 seconds, I said, no, I'm good. I'm not trying this game. But I will try it again, maybe even with like a team of 3, and see what I can get going. If I can play ranked, which I have heard for most players has been going a lot better in queue, so that's good. But if I can get in there, then I'm happy. I don't want to play casual. I don't want to be in these games. This isn't fair to me, honestly, but mostly to the other people in the game. Even though I'm going to make my team win this game, it's no fun for them. It can't be. They aren't getting any kills. They're literally just, like, getting slaughtered by people who have level 10s, and they're level 1. That one dude did 14,000 damage, and it's not his fault. I went 19-1. Why am I in this game? And the thing is, I barely won. And it's one thing when you cherry pick games, but this is literally every single game. If you've seen any of my last videos, you've noticed that, like, it's absolutely crazy what I've been able to do in the last, like, week or two, especially, with some of these games. It's actually just insane. And right here, we are doing a lot of damage. We did actually play with this Jabali on their team before, and we know that he is a rusher Jabali, so keep that in mind. We do know he's never going to be on cart. God knows he didn't on my team. But we do know that he's going to be aggressive, and so I am playing like with that in the back of my mind, because it's just helpful information. If you know there's going to be a Jabali rushing you, you need to be careful. Don't play where there's corners where he can kind of sneak up on you. You always want to see him coming. That way you can kind of get some damage on him, maybe flash him, and then run away. Do what you got to do, you know. Because the last thing you want is the Jabali to sneak up on you and start getting that damage in. But right here, we do have him low, and we are able to get the kills. We do see the Jabali here. I do go ahead and throw my ult onto the cart, and then move in behind the Jabali to try to be able to shoot him without his reflection shield killing me. We do get him low enough for a headshot to kill him, so I run over to where I can't get shot by his teammates, and then just wait for him to come by so I can hit him in the head. It works out perfectly. And then I try to get over to where the heal is so I can go heal, but the hunter kills me somehow. That was actually good shots on his part, so good for him. And right here, we don't want to push the Jabali. Being up close is the worst thing ever, but we line up a headshot on a wall peek, get him for good. And right here, we have this hunter low, so what I want to do is I want to flash him. He hits me with a really good charge shot there, and then I almost die to the Gloria, but we were able to get out of it, thankfully, and we are able to kill him after the flash. So we are able to throw our ult down. Kind of wasted it. Our teammate had already killed the Gloria. I wanted to stand my ground to keep that heal, but I wasn't really sure if it was the right move. Luckily, it did work out, but the hunters stole my heal. Luckily, when we reload as Judix at this level, we do end up getting it back. And, I mean, you can really tell from these games that it's just not fair. And that's why I'm not, like, upset about this ban. That was actually a really good reflection shot. Good for him. I'll give him that one. But, like, and the other team's not bad either. I don't want to portray it that way. And my teammates are new. They're not bad. It's just, if you don't know what the map is, you don't know what the game type is. I mean, that hunter might be a bot. He's running into stuff. I don't even know. But I do know that their team's not bots. And I mean, these are literally back-to-back. I'll show you the screenshot after. So, I mean, like, they're not bots. But still, it's really stupid that this game is the way it is. And if you look at the hunter, I swear to God, that guy might be a bot. He's just running into the cart. It's super annoying. Look, he's just like running into the cart. I've only seen bots do that. Come on. Either way, we are going to keep on going. And right here, we're just holding this wall peak, trying to get the hunter to hop out. He does, and we go ahead, take him down. And we just want to make sure that we get that cart with our fire justice. Try to get the guy to poke out a little, and he instead just stays in the fire. Either way, we are trying to get the shield down of the Jabali. As soon as I see he's doing a reflection shield, I'm just going to wall peek the hunter at this point. He does a really good move there to widen the angle to get over to the right, and that's why I moved to this wall, because if I stayed where I was, even though I had a better wall peek, I was in more danger. And right here, how does that not kill him? I guess it might have hit the top of the cart, but how does that not kill him? I don't care who you are, that should have shot the man. Either way, we do end up dying, and we are in a very close game. And see how stupid this is? Like, how is this game close? I even, like, get toxic here, and I start nicing my teammates because I'm actually mad. Like, I have no idea what that hunter was doing. Like, he's going the wrong way. Like, I don't like any of it. Either way, we are going to go down here and get some kills. Our teammates do a pretty good job here. Our Iris does a good job. And then you still have the hunter running into carts. I think maybe his device died or he lagged out. It was a human. I checked. But right here, we do throw our fire justice to help our team get them off their cart, and we do go ahead and get it pushing. The other bad thing is the game broke and didn't give us double speed for the carts, so it was harder to come back. But we go 14-4 with 7 assists, have an insane amount of damage at 200k, only taking 60 with an insane amount of time on that cart. And here is the game where we do have that Jabali on our team. We got mashed up a few times, and it is really unfortunate because even my players who don't know what they're doing can be on both sides. How does that feel to, like, play with someone that's me? Like, I'm not the greatest. I'm not trying to say that. But in these games, it sure does look like it. And so if you're new, you're gonna think I'm the greatest. Or you're a hacker, honestly. Because, I mean, I'm going 19-1. Like, that doesn't happen in this game. I don't do that. Like, my KD's normally, like, a 2-something. Like, it's this season and 3.0 matchmaking that changed things. Right there, I got absolutely destroyed. That was good play by the hunter. But I just don't like it. So I am glad they fixed it and changed it. I even think it might not be bad that people are having to play ranked now. They have a broken rank system, and I think they do know that, which is good. So the reason that the rank system doesn't work, if you don't know, is whenever someone wins, that whole team gets +1. Whenever the other team loses, they get -1. And then if you add everybody, what they go up and down from that game, it equals 0. That's not good. Every single game played puts you up 0. every game has it to where the guys who do better get more points, and the reason for that isn't to reward you for doing better necessarily. It is to make it where there's upward lift in the ranking system. That way, towards the end of the season, you have everyone at the start getting like the highest rank, like superstar, and then over time, the lower ranks will move up because the people who tie get higher and higher. But in this system, the people who go 50%, they literally just stay in gold the whole time. They never move, and it sucks. It's a terrible system. And when you have people at the top that are really, really good, like, you're never going to be able to get into that, like, bracket and play them. You're always going to get knocked back down to gold or platinum or whatever you're getting knocked back down to, and then it's getting discouraging at that point because you might be better than everyone in that bracket. The one above it's very hard, and if you win 50-50, you just stay the same, and that's broken. So they are going to change that, I'm hoping. They do know it doesn't work, so I assume that means they're going to change it. But with these guys, who knows? But if they do change it and fix it, that's great. But even if they don't, there are more people being forced to get out of their comfort zone and play ranked because casual doesn't work for people with too high of stats. So I'm cool with that, you know? Like, I don't think these people should be playing casual, me included. I mean, it's not made for us. It's literally made for the newer players or just people who don't want to compete. They don't want to play with sweats. That's fine. That's what ranked mode's for. But the rank mode doesn't work, and that's where the problem comes from. I'm not sitting in a queue for an hour. I only did that to make this video. I'm not even lying to you. I would not do that again, because that's stupid. Also, the queue didn't pop after an hour. It just reset the timer, and I would have let it go for like 8 hours just for the video, but it doesn't go to 8 hours. It goes to 1 hour and resets and doesn't say that it took me that long, which is kind of unfortunate because it would have been like more effective having it say 8 hours. But either way, it doesn't really matter. But what does matter is me not being in this game, because these games are so close, and that's the worst part. The other thing is, this game's also broken and doesn't have the speed up thing at 1 minute, which is also stupid. Either way, we do end up killing that Jabali, who on their team is the me of my team. So in this game, we got one of the games where both teams had a good person and two people that needed to be carried, and we are actually able to push their cart back a little and stay alive. We're going to just try our best not to die, and also kind of like get on their cart to stop it. We do win, like, just barely, and that's not good. I did 260k damage with 70 seconds on the cart, and like 30k damage taken. It's insane, and that's the thing. This was every single game, guys. And that's why it's okay that they banned me from casual. I shouldn't be playing these guys. It's not good for the game. It's not good for me, honestly. I don't like doing this. I don't get anything out of this other than great content. But, like, I would rather have great content against good players. Like, I don't know. But I don't know what I'm going to do. I might make a new account. If ranked works, I'll just do that. Like, I have no idea what I'm going to do. But I am technically banned, I guess. So that's fun. Either way, I do have clips to make 800 shorts, so I've still got that going. So don't worry. If you guys like shorts, I got lots of those. We're good. You know what else I got lots of? Thumbnails from Jordy. And all of them are absolute bangers. This man is the best in the business. And if you go to my description, you can get him to make your thumbnails too. And since I might be out of a YouTube career, he might need your business. So go ahead and hit him up. Give him a job. It'll be nice. All right, guys. Thanks. And I hope you have a great day.